Yo, what's up guys? It's the Theslykrow. Hope you all been having a great day. So we just had the Golden Joysticks Awards that happened on November the 24th. And to no one's surprise, the ultimate winner is The Last of Us Part 2. And rightfully so, Naughty Dog definitely deserves the cake and all the credits for this one. Now what y'all seen on the screen is all my pictures I've taken in the game. Now if you guys didn't know, I like to take a lot of pictures in my games, whether it be Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, or any other adventure game. Call me a freak, but I like to take a lot of pictures. I like to capture the beauty in my games, aight? But boy, did that photo mode not disappoint. So I wanted to go ahead here and give my thoughts on why I believe why Last of Us 2 is worthy of the Game of the Year title. And believe me, I know all the hateful fans that had a bad taste in their mouth when they played this game, but this game deserves like so much credit for doing things outside of the box. Like, who would have guessed that you would have to play as Joel's killer for the most part of the game, and who would have guessed that you would play as Abby near the ending section of the auditorium, and you had to basically go toe and toe against Ellie. And like, these kind of moments, man, like they keep you guessing, and it's very unexpected story wise. I just really hate the fact that this game had a lot of negative rep when it first launched, and I feel like those story rumors that came out right before the game launched really ruined its reputation. Like, I've seen some YouTubers react to that, and they even said that they didn't even feel like buying the game because of some of these story decisions. Like, even Neil Druckmann himself, the man who created this genre, the man who created Joel and this whole story, he even said that it was a very hard decision for him to choose him to kill off Joel. And to me, I feel like this was a necessary shock value to the game. The fact that this sparks the obsession of Ellie's revenge against Abby. So you guys should really give a listen to this Spoilercast by Kinda Funny Games, and it features Neil Druckmann, Troy Baker, and Ashley Johnson. And it's a very good viewpoint on some of the story decisions of the game, and it's definitely a worthwhile listen. And one of the things that I enjoyed about the story is that it is very open-ended, and there's been a lot of fan theories out there that give their own interpretation of the story direction and the motives and beliefs that these characters go through. And one of the interesting theories that I've grasped with is the fact that there is actually no villain in the game. You would think that, oh, Abby's the villain, she killed a beloved character Joel, she deserves to die, get this girl out of here, B. And these were my thoughts when I first played the game. But when you go back to that scene of when Abby killed Joel, and when it zoomed into her face, you could see that sense of resent and regretfulness that maybe this wasn't the move here. And Abby holds this grief for the later part of the story, and when she's talking to Yara, for example, like, she even expressed that I'm not as nice as you think I am. So she's very regretful from killing Joel, and I think that she felt like she removed a part of humanity that she once had in herself. And we see this coincide with Ellie's story when she first killed Noah. Like, Noah was very innocent, and I think that Ellie thought that she was just an innocent nurse working at the hospital, and she didn't deserve this punishment. But it's her obsession of the death of Joel that drove her to kill Noah and to brutally assault her in that fashion. It was something completely out of left field, something out of Ellie's comfort zone, but she had to do what she had to do in order to get the dirt on Abby. Now, I'm not gonna go that deep into the analysis of the story, but for the people complaining about it, and to write off and say that this is a basic revenge story, I feel that this is a very lazy approach, and it's a very surface level approach to the story. And there is a reoccurring theme that Neil Druckmann wanted to present. And the theme here is, how far will you take your obsession, and how far are you willing to go to satisfy your selfish desires? So overall, I thought that the story was pretty decent. It's not spectacular by any means. I thought it had a lot of pacing issues, especially with the Abby segments. I thought those were dragged a bit too long, but otherwise, I would give it a story a 7.5 out of 10. But when it comes to that gameplay, and when it comes to that Naughty Dog polish, you know you're gonna get your money's worth there. Naughty Dog does not disappoint when it comes to top tier animation work, when it comes to attention to detail. The fact that if you stealth kill a clicker or a WLF member and you turn the camera around, you see the evil expression. Another thing I liked about the attention to detail are the improvements to AI. The fact that after you have killed a WLF member and they scope out and find their dead comrade, they call out their name. They're like, "They got Mark." This is a very nice little touch, and it adds to the realism to the game. And when you got near the end of the game where you had to fight the Rat King, oh boy, this game just turned into Resident Evil. That boss was just terrifying. How many times did I have to go over that boss? That made me almost quit, to be honest, but man, that was a trip right there. It's definitely a crazy boss, and that music, that soundtrack was ridiculous in that section as well. That boss was definitely the highlight of the game in my opinion. And overall, the combat and the level design is definitely top notch in this game. So these are my thoughts on why I believe why The Last of Us 2 is well worthy of the Game of the Year title contention. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a like, drop a comment. Follow me on Twitter at Theslykrow. This is your boy Crow signing off. Later.